Om Shri Narayan Param Gurve Namah. This year marks the 158th birth anniversary of Mahatma Ayankali, a major icon from the Pulia community. He's been remembered as one of the most influential anti-caste Dalit activists in the colonial Kerala of the late 19th century. Over the years, Kerala has emerged as one of the most progressive states of the country. But if we rewind some 200 years back, the situation was different. There was a state of caste hierarchy in Kerala wherein people from low caste were tormented, tortured. They were barred from basic amenities like use of public roads, riding a bullock cart. They were denied education, right to ownership, fair wages, and above all, the women could not cover their torso. But now, these atrocities no longer exist, and they are only part of history. And this has been possible due to the relentless effort of two great social enigmas of that age, Sri Narayan Guru and Mahatma Ayankali. Ayankali was a great social reformer, anti-caste crusader, and the roots of Ayankali's social struggle possibly lay in the social philosophy of Sri Narayan Guru. Drawing inspiration from Sri Narayan Guru, Ayankali started Sadhujana Paripalan Sangam in 1907, 4 years after the formation of SNDP. Another unique incident of meeting of Sri Narayan Guru with Ayankali in Balrampuram shows their mutual respect, mature understanding, and underlies the impact of the Guru on Ayankali. Mahatma Ayankali was born in the untouchable Pulia community in 1863 in Venganur in the princely state of the Travancore. He began his emancipatory mission by challenging every known norm of the inhuman social structure, and through his relentless efforts, he paved way for many radical changes, elevating the well-being of Avarnas in the region. Ayankali was a pioneer in many ways. The vision of People's Court, provision of land to the landless poor, respect for women, these were some of his cherished goals for which he dedicated his life. His rebellion began with the historic journey in 1893, an event which was famously known as Viluvandi Yatra, when he rode her bullock cart that he bought from his own money and rode it on the public road reserved for the upper caste. Ayankali's Pulia cart attracted the wrath of the upper caste, leading to violent clashes. Reason: both the act of purchase and that of riding on a public road were traditionally strongholds of upper caste. The Dalits were not only allowed to walk on these roads, but they had to maintain a distance of 64 steps from Nair community and 128 steps from the Namudris. But with this single act of defiance, Ayankali succeeded in destabilizing the traditional order. Ayankali later led a rally also to assert the rights of the Dalits, and the walk Ayankali took came to be known as the Walk for Freedom. So with this, Pulias gained right to access to roads, but the schools were still inaccessible. Being an illiterate, Ayankali realized that only education could shake the foundation of the oppressive system and lead way for a better world. So he proposed a revolutionary idea about Dalit education and employment, and for this he got the order from the Travancore government in 1907 ensuring educational rights to the Pulias. But it was after a long struggle, a struggle which lasted almost 3 years, which ultimately resulted in the release of this order in 1910. However, a series of agitation and revolts continued till 1915 to bring this order into effect finally. In order to get his demands met, Ayankali also organized the first strike by the agricultural workers in Travancore for the educational rights of the Dalits, and it led Ayankali to make a call, a historical declaration that no classroom, no tilling. So besides his contribution for getting educational rights to the Dalits, for giving them access to the public road, Ayankali's work was also instrumental in Pulia women gaining right to cover their upper bodies when they are in public, which was prohibited for them until almost 1916. So though he was an illiterate, Ayankali had and he fought for a vision of an inclusive society where public spaces and dignity were not restricted to a certain section of the society. The life of Ayankali is an inspiration for all of us to strive forward in ensuring social justice for all sections of the society. So as we remember Ayankali today, we also resolve to carry forward his legacy of anti-caste struggle.